Welcome everyone to another episode of Dino Times. I'm your host Dakota Morgan, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. And today we're going to be talking about a semi-famous ceratopsian and one who was almost in Jurassic World Rebirth but was sadly cut. But you can still buy the merch, Diabloceratops. Now, as this is a species profile, stay tuned for more on Dino Times, for much more of course. But Diabloceratops means Greek horned face in Spanish. It stems from the late Cretaceous Utah, which was almost around 81 million years ago. And of course, because you hear the ceratopsian in the name, it is part of the ceratopsian family with Triceratops, Torosaurus, Pachyrhinosaurus, and all the other stuff. And that being in the ceratopsian family does mean it was a herbivore. A big one of that. Estimated to be 15 feet in length and 1.4 short tons in its mass. aka making it it wasn't that tall of a ceratopsian, but it was still pretty lengthy there. Now, of course, so like every dinosaur species, there is a species name, which is Eotoni. Little fun facts about it is semi-recent ceratopsian was discovered in 1998, but wasn't named until 2010. Further proving the point, like every episode I will say, just because you find something doesn't mean it's going to be excavated from its matrix, named scientifically, and published in a paper within that year. Sometimes it takes 20 to 30 years for something to be done. Welcome to paleontology. It's a patience in every aspect. Now, the name honors Jeffrey Eaton, at the Weber State University, and lead author Jim Kirkland. And of course, those Diabloceratops, as we can estimate because we just have the skull, is built like a standard ceratopsian, with the 4 legs, a little bit lengthy tail there, and head in the front. And of course, Diabloceratops is known for its very iconic head crest. It had one nose, one spike on the nose, one above each eye on the crest there. Of course, its frill had a little bit of some spikes on there, but it had 2 large horns that protruded from the top, one going in each direction, giving it a unique type of display. And this is where I fully admit, as your host, I have a really good soft spot for Diabloceratops. I think it was due to a Phoenix Zoo dinosaur display thing they did with animatronics, and Diabloceratops was all over the merch. Maybe that's why. Very strong fondness for this dinosaur. Now, some though have said that it is actually, with this design, a little similar to the Styracosaurus, which is very interesting because Styracosaurus itself has the frill on there with loads of spikes along the side, with loads along horns, I should say. Now, we do have an idea of where the animal did live during the late Cretaceous. Thankfully, due to geography, we're looking at the floodplains in eastern flowing rivers is where you would find the ceratopsian, most likely feeding upon the vegetation that would grow there. And then, of course, drinking the water, and that would attract the big carnivorous predators. This has been a little species profile on Dino Times. I've been a host, Dakota Morgan, giving you all the facts on Diabloceratops. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, the usual YouTube madness, and comment down below a creature you'd like to see me cover on Dino Times. Of course, so we're doing all the news here as it comes out as well. Paleontology news has been a little bit light. I've also been busy with schooling and such. Stay tuned just for more, everybody, as well. And if you are a viewer and you have a publication you want to talk about or anything else, and you work in paleontology, leave a comment down below. It helps us out greatly. And of course, my social media, my X, Twitch, and Instagram, all in the social media or description box down below. Thank you, everybody. And as always, remember, science is real.